There's a strange truth. The kinder you are, the more women treat you like a passing breeze. The more you love, the faster they forget you. And yet, there are some men. With just a single sentence, a glance, they make her remember, for a year, maybe a lifetime. The question is, what did they say? In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 compliments that make women obsessed with you, and never forget you. It's not because you're rich. Not because you're handsome. But because you say something she's never heard before. And trust me, most men out there will never know this. Most men think compliments are about appearance. You're so pretty, your smile is cute. But here's the harsh truth, women hear that every single day. And it leaves zero impact. But what if I told you that some compliments hit her soul, not just her ego? Compliments that make her think about you at 2 a.m., wondering, why can't I stop thinking about him? Today, I'll show you 3 powerful compliments most men never think of. But if you know how to use them, she'll feel an unexplainable connection, and crave more. Let's get right to it. Part 1. Compliments that hit her identity, the key to making her remember you forever. Imagine you're a woman who's heard over 300 compliments like, "You're beautiful. Your eyes are gorgeous. You're so sexy." She smiles and says thanks, but inside, she feels nothing. Because those compliments say nothing about who she really is. They're just emotional noise. Carl Jung once said, "People don't just want to be loved, they want to be loved for who they truly are." In other words, women don't need more surface-level praise. They crave a man who can see through the surface and speak to what she truly believes about herself. According to Swan Reed's theory, 1981, people seek those who validate the image they already believe about themselves. When you compliment her core identity, she doesn't just feel loved. She feels seen, understood, and affirmed. That's what makes a compliment unforgettable. 1. Compliment her core beliefs. I've noticed you never do things just to please others. You live by your own values, and that's what makes you stand out. Affect triggers her sense of being independent and principled, very attractive to strong women. 2. Compliment how she handles adversity. Not many people can stay kind in a world that's often unfair. But you still do. Affect makes her feel like a positive force in the world, recognized for her kindness, a deep value many women take pride in. 3. Compliment her social/spiritual impact. I noticed when you're around, people just seem calmer. You don't have to say much, you have this energy that makes others feel safe. Affect evokes the healer identity, something many women subconsciously hope to be seen as. A study in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, 2015, found that when a compliment aligns with someone's self-image, emotional connection with the giver increases 4.3 times compared to shallow compliments. Dr. Lisa Firestone, expert in emotional psychology, states, "We're drawn not to those who make us feel beautiful, but to those who make us feel meaningful." How to give compliments that hit deep. 1. Observe the moments when she's being real. When she shares something vulnerable. When she defends someone or stands up for what's right. When she helps others without needing credit. 2. Pay attention to the language she uses to describe herself. I'm a real person. I don't trust easily. I hate fake people. These are clues to her identity. Complimenting them equals major impact. 3. Don't give vague cliches. Instead, Describe a specific action. Tie it to an inner value. End with the compliment. The other day, you stood up for your friend when no one else did. I think that shows you have real leadership. Quiet, but powerful. Because no one else says this to her. Because it affirms her deepest inner values, the ones she's always hoped someone would notice. Because you don't just see her. You see through her. That's why, if you know how to say these things at the right moment, she'll never be able to forget you. Part 2. Compliment her impact on you. Make her feel truly special. Most men compliment women by talking about how she looks, how talented she is, how kind, strong, or interesting she is. But women don't just want to be evaluated. They want to see the real effect they have on the man they care about. You changed the way I see myself. Because of you, I realized that gentleness is also a form of strength. I've come to understand that with you, I don't have to pretend to be someone else. These kinds of compliments create emotional connection, where she doesn't just feel loved, but also significant, valued, and impactful. When someone realizes that their presence changes another person's feelings, beliefs, or behavior, they don't just feel appreciated, they feel emotionally bonded. According to Dr. Arthur Aaron, an intimacy expert, intimacy grows fastest when two people share how they influence each other on a personal level, especially when that impact is deep and positive. That means a compliment about emotional impact equals makes her feel like she's someone special to you. Increases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Builds long-term connection. 1. Compliment her emotional impact. I used to hide my emotions, thinking men had to be tough. But when I'm with you, I can breathe easier. I never thought I could be vulnerable and still be loved. Effect, she feels safe, like she's a source of healing for you. 2. Compliment her impact on your worldview. I used to think love was just a fleeting feeling. But seeing how you care for others, even in small ways, made me believe, maybe love is something truly meaningful. Effect, she feels like her values and way of living are making the world better, through you. 3. Compliment her impact on your behavior. I used to be so stubborn. But you make me want to listen more. Not because you ask me to, but because I don't want to miss a single thing you say. Effect, she feels like she can inspire growth without ever needing to force it. According to the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, 2017. When someone feels like they have a positive impact on their partner, their relationship satisfaction increases by up to 35% compared to those who only receive compliments on surface-level traits. Psychologist Dr. Sue Johnson, author of Hold Me Tight, says, "A woman feels most deeply loved not when you say, 'I love you,' but when you show her, 'You make my life better every day.'" How to do it? Step 1. Ask yourself, what about her has changed me? Has she helped you see life more lightly? Did she inspire you to start reading, meditating, or taking care of yourself? Has she helped you heal from past pain? Write down at least 3 real, heartfelt things. Step 2. Speak naturally and specifically. Don't get abstract or overly philosophical. Talk about one moment, then explain how it made you feel and what changed in you. I remember when you held my hand in the hospital that day. You didn't say anything. But from that moment, I started to believe that someone could stay, even when I'm at my worst. Step 3. Don't say it often, just say it at the right moment. When she feels insecure or doubts herself, that's when this kind of impact compliment becomes healing. After you two share something meaningful, emotions are high, and she'll remember it forever. Why is this kind of compliment more powerful than any other? Because it's not about how she looks or what she can do. It's about the unique imprint she leaves on you. And when you say it sincerely, she'll feel. To him, I'm irreplaceable. And when a woman truly believes she's irreplaceable in your heart, she won't want to replace you with anyone else. Part 3. Compliment something no one has ever noticed about her, the kind of compliment that makes her heart tremble. Remember this. People don't remember you because you're attractive. They remember you because you noticed something in them that others ignored. Most women have heard hundreds of compliments in their lives. But most are the same, repetitive, shallow, and lacking real observation. You have a cute smile. You dress really well. You're so kind. There's nothing wrong with those. But they're not memorable. On the other hand, when you notice something subtle, small, that almost no one pays attention to, you trigger deep emotion. Wow, how did he even notice that? And that question lingers in her mind. In analytical psychology, Carl Jung, every person has a self, the truest version of themselves, that they often hide or are afraid to show the world. When someone sees that hidden side and responds positively, it touches them on a deep psychological level. It sparks the feeling of, he understands me in a way the rest of the world doesn't. 1. Compliment a subtle habit. I noticed that every time you get shy and smile, you bring your hand up to your mouth, almost like you're apologizing for your happiness. I think that's really sweet. You're so thoughtful, you don't even want to draw attention to yourself when you're happy. Affect. You name a subconscious behavior she feels seen, but not judged. 2. Compliment an internal reaction. The other day at the coffee shop, when the waitress dropped something, most people looked annoyed. But I saw your eyes, there was a hint of worry and empathy. No one else saw that. But I did. Affect. She feels that her kindness was acknowledged, something she may have never been praised for. 3. Compliment a unique physical detail no one mentions. There's something unusual I noticed. Whenever you're reading deeply, your forehead crinkles just slightly, and your eyes go quiet, almost like they're reaching into another world. I doubt anyone's ever told you this, but I think it's a beautiful kind of intensity. Affect. She feels that her beauty goes beyond traditional standards, and you're the one who truly saw it. Research from Psychology Today, 2020 people who receive deeply personalized compliments have 3x stronger emotional reactions than those who hear generic ones. According to Dr. John Gottman, marriage researcher. Lasting romance doesn't come from grand gestures, but from noticing the small things others overlook. In other words, the more observant you are, the more she sees you as someone special, trustworthy, and unforgettable. Step 1. Train your observation skills. Watch how she responds to strangers. Watch her hands when she speaks, do they tremble? Is she holding something? Watch how she's silent, is she avoiding, or is she deeply listening? All the smallest details can become powerful tools of attraction when used right. Step 2. Mentally note things no one ever compliments her on. Does she always save the last bite for someone else? Does she ask about your family, not just your job? Does she have a laugh that's short, but sincere? This is her forgotten zone. Step 3. Choose unexpected, non-cliché moments. When she's not expecting a compliment, the emotional impact multiplies. When you're in a deep conversation. When her eyes go quiet, like she's disconnected, that's the moment a compliment can pull her back emotionally. You might not notice this about yourself, but I saw how you only wear one earbud in crowded places. I think, deep down, you're always ready to listen to someone, maybe even unconsciously. And I think that's a beautiful thing. To sum it up, this isn't just a compliment. It's a mark. A well-timed, well-placed compliment is a direct key to her soul. Not because it makes her feel more beautiful, but because it makes her feel. I don't have to try, and yet someone understands me so deeply. And every woman longs for that feeling. Once you create that impression, she won't be able to forget you. These 3 compliments aren't pickup lines. They are tools to touch a woman's heart genuinely. Because the world already has too many shallow words. And too few men who dare to see deeply. If today you choose to do just one thing, try complimenting her on something no one's ever noticed. Then you'll see. You don't need to be rich or clever with tricks. You just need the depth to see what others overlook. And if you want to continue becoming a man with true, lasting attraction, don't forget to subscribe. Because what I share here isn't about picking up women. It's about becoming the kind of man women admire deeply. And never forget. Want to go even further? Combine a deep emotional compliment with a touch of humor or playful teasing. You carry this ridiculously peaceful energy. Like, honestly dangerous. Jetta level. Don't go reading my mind or anything. It creates contrast, emotion plus humor, a cocktail she'll remember forever. Any guy can say, "You're pretty." But only a present, grounded man can say, "You make me want to be a better person." And say it genuinely. Try these compliments, not as a tactic, but as a way of showing her she's truly seen.